Okay, so it's starting to look like history's repeating itself with Stephen A. Smith once again, man. And listen, the reason I'm even dropping today's video is that Michael Beasley just went on record calling out Stephen A. Smith and ESPN live on Shannon Sharpe's podcast, Club Shay Shay. And Michael Beasley was basically saying that Stephen A. Smith slandered him when he was just a 15-year-old kid. And hold up, that's serious when you really think about it, right? And I'm gonna break down that clip, but the real reason I had to make this video is that we already know what Stephen A. Smith did to Kwame Brown.
Kwame Brown is gone. The City of Angels, Hollywood, just should be celebrated. Throw a parade already, whether you win a championship or not. This man was a bona fide scrub. He can't play. No disrespect whatsoever, but I'm sorry to tell everybody the truth. The man cannot play the game of basketball. He has small hands. He can't catch the ball. He's got bad feet. He can't really move, even though he's mobile. Doesn't really know what he's doing. Doesn't have a post move that he puts to memory that he can do 2 times in a row. He has no game whatsoever, plays no defense, doesn't have the heart, the passion, or anything that comes with it. And you're asking me whether they gave up too much? Please, the Los Angeles Lakers knew exactly what they were doing. They should be celebrating right now, and Kobe Bryant should not be saying a word.
And don't forget about Jamarcus Russell either, right?
I am a person that believes in second chances. I think America is the land of second chances, except for when it comes to this dude, Mr. Jabba the Hutt, you fat, slovenly, no good, lazy.
Oh, come on, that's a little strong.
And listen, that's what he was with the Oakland Raiders. Darren Woodson was just sitting up here. He played for the Raiders. Ask him. Ask any member of the Oakland Raiders who played alongside this dude. This dude should be arrested for being a thief. He stole money from the Oakland Raiders for years. I'm talking $40 million. The dude had about 7 starts. Did absolutely, positively nothing. He cashed in the money, evidently used it on buying a bunch of donuts.
And listen, the list just keeps going and going with Stephen A. Smith and all the athletes he's been accused of slandering, including guys like Kyrie Irving.
You know, it's well-known fact that me and Kyrie had beef for quite a long time. That will probably never resolve itself. I'm cool with his family and all of that stuff now. But, you know, we don't talk, and it's probably going to stay that way, probably need to stay that way. But I don't wish him harm. I don't want him not to get paid. I would never give him a long-term contract again. He cannot be trusted.
Is this on Kyrie or is this personal?
It seems personal.
I don't want it to be personal.
What seems personal? It seems personal for you.
For me with Kyrie?
Yes.
You
1,000,000%.
You of all people with all the interest you have got the nerve to sit here on national television and tell me I'm getting personal with a player? I don't lose no sleep.
I didn't say you lose sleep.
I don't lose any sleep over Kyrie.
So I guess we can officially add Michael Beasley to the list of players Stephen A. Smith has said to have slandered. And listen, I want to break down exactly what Michael Beasley said over on Shannon Sharpe's Club Shay platform, where he straight up called out Stephen A. Smith and ESPN. Let's tap into this clip right here because you won't believe how he's coming at it. And real quick, if you're rocking with the content, make sure you hit that thumbs up button because it really helps support the channel, and I appreciate every single one of y'all.
Stephen A. Smith met me at 15, ain't said a word to me. Now, next thing I know, this nigga talking about character issues at 18. How the f you even know about character issues? You don't know I was catching a bus to them gyms you seen me at, nigga? Walking a mile after I got on the bus. But character issues because why? You grew up with a fucking fridge? I didn't. Y'all never asked me anything. Not once. Y'all just all thought I came from where y'all came from and then judged where I did. And so me and my friends got laughed at and y'all just, for loyalty, Trevor Ariza looked at me and said, yo, you the smartest nigga I ever met, nigga, but you loyal to the most dumbest nigga. I know that now. No, nigga, nobody asked me shit. I ain't care. That's real.
If you'd had mentorship, Michael Beasley would be a different person sitting on this.
A billionaire. That's why I look at, right? And I love the kids. Because all you need is a little bit of discipline, a little bit of organization, then you're gonna be scared of your parents. Then you're gonna go outside and be scared of your coaches. And you're gonna go outside and be scared of the officers. And then you're gonna go outside and be scared of life. And that's just gonna make you live one more day.
On the court, you had moments. You should look, you're the second pick in the draft. Everybody saw what you did.
Yeah, I laughed at them all. Go back and look at it. That's a real shit.
When you say they, who are
like I can give you a real stat. Every time I played over 30 minutes, I'm averaging like 20 plus points. Every time I'm playing over 25 minutes, like look at the stats. My per 36 add up with the all-stars that y'all love to pay. But whenever it was my turn, y'all all brought up what mental issues y'all thought I had, having none. The mental issues y'all thought I had, y'all created because I couldn't understand it, which created depression, anxiety. Then I couldn't talk to anybody, and every time I tried to change, y'all just laughed at me, right? And then look at my numbers. I only played half the game max, but always produced more numbers. I just never got a chance to play. Never got a chance to play. And when it was always time to get paid, you know I was in New York, right? They had a vet minimum of $8 million. They paid me $2 million last year. It was the minimum, right? I'm looking at them trying to negotiate my contract before I go to New York. They say what they said to me, and okay, cool. I look at my agent, I say, bro, they got $6 million to give me, just tell them to give me that $6 million for the 1 year. You know what I'm saying? It ain't hurting them, it ain't hurting me.
Right.
Ask me what they do the next day.
What they do?
Mario Hezonja, wearing number 8, just signed for $8 million.
So the money that you could have got.
Ask who wore number 8 last year.
You did.
Not even a phone call to say they was going in the other direction. Right? Yeah, nigga, every time I played good, y'all laughed and just thought it was luck.
Mike, did you, at any point in time, did you ever say, you know what, I need to go sit down and talk to somebody about what I got?
Yeah, like last week was the first time I called my lawyer and asked him, I'm looking for my insurance card now. I don't want to pay for that shit. I heard that shit expensive. Real shit. I was just mad.
What were you mad about?
I was the #1 player in the country, and I get to ESPN, and they got me ranked number 6, and Kevin Love #1. No disrespect to Kevin Love, because I love him, but
right.
ESPN been doing this my whole life. Look at all of my stats. ESPN just make it their business to just erase my existence, even from what you just said. Nobody know I was the MVP. If you go to the McDonald's game, I'm not even in the hallway of the MVPs.
Why?
ESPN. So the only reason I played that game, because I was gonna go there, I twisted my ankle bad.
Right.
So I wasn't gonna play. But when I got there, I seen that ESPN had me ranked number 6. So go look at the game. My first shot of the game was a disrespectful one from half court. And I just happened to make it. So I started busting their ass. That's it.
So you was on one, so you felt some type of way. You like, I'm the #1 player. I come to the McDonald's All-American game. You got me ranked number 6.
I go to the practice, and you know, like Blake Griffin, I love this nigga, bro. Blake Griffin has always been one of my favorite players.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
And when I first meet him, he dunking. Yeah, that's why he the only reason I did the dunk contest, because I ain't no dunk like that.
Right.
Man, great, but whatever. So Blake Griffin, we just chopping it up, and he was kind of unknown too.
Right.
And he the one brought it to my attention. I'm like, dog, what, you know, not even like disrespecting me, but it's like, yo, that's weird, because not only was I ranked differently than all of it, everybody else was ranked differently.
Right.
And Kevin Love was #1.
Right.
You know, and like I said, no shot to Kevin Love, because Kevin, I love you. You know that. No pun intended.
Yeah.
But I just remember being mad at that, because like, I worked for that #1 spot.
Right.
I was chasing OJ Mayo. That's how I was chasing OJ Mayo my whole. And then when we finally get here now, OJ Mayo ain't even a thing to chase. Like, okay, what I was now, it was just confusing to 17, 18 year old.
Right.
So then and then number 6, that's when I was like, because I wasn't even gonna play. Like I said, I was hurt. So I was just on some disrespect, like some fuck y'all shit, and I wish I wasn't, because that was my hood side.
Yeah.
If I could have been professional, I would have really gave it my all, and then probably would have had 40 points on their ass, 50 points.
But you made it your mission. You made it your mission that you was gonna destroy that you was gonna destroy those guys in that game.
After I made the first shot,
yeah.
Like going up into I was just remember being confused. But when I made the first shot, I'm like, oh, these trash.
You took a shot from half court. How they trash? They ain't guarding that, Bees.
That ain't my fault.
So yeah, that's Michael Beasley straight up calling out Stephen A. Smith and ESPN, man. And I like how he kept it raw, unfiltered, no sugarcoating at all. Listen, he didn't hold anything back, especially knowing the kind of status Stephen A. Smith has right now. And what's interesting is Michael Beasley clearly doesn't care about that, because you got a lot of people nowadays who would normally stay quiet about what Stephen A. Smith has said or done in the past. But the reality is, Stephen A. Smith has built a lot of relationships, has influence at ESPN, and is now running multiple platforms. And when somebody has that much visibility, people tend to hold back because they want access and connections, and they know it can benefit them down the line. You even see Stephen A himself constantly talking about what he's done for people in the industry. So that power dynamic is very real. So again, the fact that Michael Beasley is still speaking out like this on Shannon Sharpe's platform, especially given that Shannon and Stephen A have their own relationship, just shows how unfiltered this really was. And listen, that interview with Shannon, it felt real, it felt authentic, no manufactured energy at all, man. If you haven't seen it yet, I definitely recommend checking it out or at least catching the clips they're rolling out. But that's it for today's video, y'all. If you made it this far, hit that thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe as well. I'll catch you on the next one because you already know we always got something to speak on.